Hello everybody, this is part 1 of the Meffert's Vulcano tutorial. The first step is actually very simple and requires no algorithms. The first step is to get these 3 pieces on each side all together so that all 3 of them are the same color and they match up on the sides here. Before we start, briefly scan your puzzle and look for a side that has 2 of the same color pieces on it. You will not always have this, but generally you will, and that makes solving it a little bit faster. So we're going to look here, none there. We have 2 oranges here. Once you find a side with 2 of them, you then check the side color. As you can see, we have blue and yellow, which means that these are not correct, meaning this piece needs to move over here so that this green will match with this green, and then the other orange piece goes here. So what you're going to do when the 2 pieces are not correct is you're going to push one of them out of the way with the other one, turn the face, and bring the other one into that position. If they were next to each other and correct, then you would just bring the other orange piece onto this tip here and then turn it so that it matched up here. So since this one is incorrect, we need to find the other orange piece and get it on to this tip. The orange piece is not there. Or there. Here it is right here. So we're going to bring it on to that tip there, and then as you can see there's yellow here and yellow here. So when we push this piece out of the way with this one, now they match. So now you need to move this out of the way and your orange piece is still here and bring it back. So now you have all 3 of those orange pieces and they line up correctly on the side. The next step is going to be the next face. It doesn't matter which of the remaining 3 colors you do on the next face, but when you get to the last 2, it does matter. So again, I'm going to look for one with 2 of the same color, if we have one, and in this case there's green. And then we're going to look at the side. So we have yellow and yellow, meaning that these are in the correct permutation to each other, which means all we need to do is get the last green piece onto this tip and then turn it and until it matches up. And what that will do is that will keep our orange face solved and it will solve the green face. So green's not here, green is right here. So green is already on that tip. If it wasn't, we would just turn the face until it was. And then we turn that green over onto that side. And now we have the orange face solved and we have the green face solved here. So now what you need to do is figure out which color this side needs to be. It could either be yellow or blue, because those are the only 2 colors left. And how we do that is we look at our 2 solved sides, green and orange, and we match them up. And what I mean by that is, since these are yellow, but when the puzzle is solved, they will need to be orange, you need to find which side has orange, and these ones have blue, so it's not that. These 2 are orange, and then you turn it down like this. So now, this side is turned correctly in relation to this side. Now we'll do the same with this one. This orange side has blues here. That's incorrect. The yellows are up here, and since this side is not yellow, we don't worry about that. It has the 2 green ones here. So we're going to turn that face up, and now you can see that if you look at it from this side, the 2 oranges are orange, and then the 2 greens are on the green side. So then, when you turn those down like this, you see that all 4 of these are blue, which means that this is going to be the blue face. You can have one of 2 situations, or one of 3 I guess, when solving the blue face. In this case, I only have 1 blue on this side, which is actually quite easy to solve. First you take note of this side color, which is green, so we have blue and then green, and then you look on your other side for the other blue-green piece. Not this one, because it has orange and yellow. You choose this one, because it has yellow and green. So what you're going to want to do is turn the blue piece with green on it to right here on this tip, and then turn it down. As you can see here, now it matches up, and then you can move it out of the way, and then you can bring the tip back. So now your green and orange are still solved, and now you have the second blue one on this side. And now all you have to do is get the remaining one. And what we're going to do is you don't bring the blue onto this tip like you'd think and just turn it down, because that's incorrect. What you want to do is push either of these 2 yellows out of the way with this yellow piece, put the blue into that position, and then bring the blue back down. So now you have your blue face solved, you have your orange and your green, and your yellow is automatically solved. This is why it's very easy to solve this step. If two of these could be switched with everything else solved, it would be very annoying. So now, the last little bit of this step is to turn all of the sides so that all of these little tip pieces here are correct. So these ones are green, so we turn it until there's orange. These ones are green, so we turn it until there's orange. And then these ones are all yellow, these ones are all green, these ones are all blue. So that means that step 1 of the Meffert's Vulcano is solved, and we're going to go on to step 2 by clicking the annotation or by clicking the link in the description to solve these tip pieces.